Congratulations to all of you 2023 Yale Bulldogs, and especially on this Ivy League day, Ivy Day, Admissions Day. I want to congratulate you guys for your resilience and for getting this far, regardless of what school you get into or regardless of what school you choose. You should definitely be proud of yourself, and you should definitely be so happy right now at this moment. Because the college process is officially over for the most part, and now you have some time to relax and to settle in and prepare for AP exams. But in honor of Ivy Day, I would like to talk about my experience, well basically my story when I got into Yale early and how that was like, because I do have a video, I'll link it somewhere, of me reacting to getting into Yale, but I didn't really provide a backstory or my story on how that happened. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I applied to Yale single choice early action because it was my #1 school. I love this school. I basically thought that deep down inside, I knew that this school belonged to me. You know, it was just so perfect for me, but at the same time, I was also realistic and realized that if I didn't get in, you know, I won't be too sad about it, but we'll see what happens. So I applied single choice early action because it was my top #1 school, and I started to actively work for it. I'd say the end of my sophomore year towards the beginning of my junior year. That's when I started to do more research and prepare for SATs and all these things. And the good thing about applying single choice early action is that since you've applied to your college early, you get the process finished early, and then all of your other high school friends who are applying for regular decision still have to kind of suffer and go through that for another few months. So yeah, I had my application done early, and at this point I was just kind of going with the flow in school, you know, taking my AP classes, doing my extracurriculars, being involved in theater, continuing my part-time job. You know, everything was pretty normal. And that's a really important thing that I suggest, is that once you click submit to your application, and I actually submitted my application a day late, but once you submitted your application, you should just let it go. You know, it's stress-free. You've already done everything that you could do at that point. Unless if you have like any test scores or anything else that you have to send, for the most part, I strongly recommend you click submit, one and done, just let it go and just enjoy your life for another few months. So once again, I submitted the common application, and even though I am a Questbridge student, I was a National College Match finalist, I didn't apply with the Questbridge application. I instead applied with a common application through single choice early action as a Questbridge scholar or a Questbridge finalist as an award. So yeah, it was December 14th. After school, I just took the bus home. I got home at like 3 o'clock, and the admission decisions were gonna come out at 5 p.m. And I literally just went inside my house, locked the door, went inside of my room, did some prayers, organized some stuff, you know, just to get my mind off of it. And then I took like a 1-hour shower to kill time, and then I went to the front of my house to record the video for my Yale admissions reaction video. But yeah, it was like 4:50 p.m. I was waiting there. I had the webcam on, and I was just waiting, and I was just praying, and I was just kind of nervous, and like, because everything that I've been doing has basically manifested to this one single point. So I decided to open it by myself because I figured that was a very intimate moment for me personally. So I did the whole entire thing. I opened it, I got accepted, I freaked out, I just got crazy. And after that moment, I immediately called my mom, and then I called one of my teachers. And then I started to text and call close friends, and I decided to post that I got in, and the Snapchat post blew up, and everybody was just so supportive. And the next day of school, when I came in, everybody was going crazy about it. It was just so fun and so genuine. And I went to the bathroom, and I hid there for a good half an hour, and people were trying to find me. And then they ended up announcing that I got a full ride to Yale. And then I finally got out of the bathroom, and I went to my first period class, and I just remember it was just, everybody was just clapping. Everyone stood up, kind of like a standing ovation kind of thing, and it was just so humbling and fun. Especially because kids from my school normally don't get into Ivy Leagues or top colleges, but it was definitely a very humbling experience, and everyone was just so supportive and awesome. And as cliche as it sounds, it just goes to show that you can do anything given the context of your background, or regardless of what situation you're in. School was pretty chill, I still had work to do, but it was just so relieving having that kind of pressure out of my chest. The fact that I'm done with colleges, I got accepted to my #1 school, I committed, I clicked that, and it was just fun. But yeah, that is kind of my reaction and story to when I got accepted into Yale. If you want any more details, maybe I can make another video, or maybe you can comment down below and ask me some things, and I'll talk about you guys more in depth. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm truly blessed to have this channel and to be making videos for you and to be living the life at Yale. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out.